What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Blitz Day 4. However, before I get into that, I never really like throwing this in your face, really like, hey, subscribe, like. I put it at the end of the video because I don't want to annoy you. But however, if you're enjoying the content basically this weekend, the market videos, the no money spent, don't be afraid to subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions. Link to the Discord, it's in the description because I know a lot of you probably don't get to the very end of the video, so you don't get to hear that part. Want to throw that out there. Sorry if that is a little annoying. However, let's hop into kind of day 4. Of course, we're going to go back and look at our day 3 investments. And let's be honest with ourselves. Be honest with you. The investments for day 3 just simply weren't up to par or weren't as good as day 2 and day 1. And we're going to start with the really bad, Byron Murphy. Now, this isn't really bad. Let's be honest, right? I told you to pick him up under 5,000 coins, and actually at one point today, he got all the way up to 30,000 coins, and he kind of hovered around that 12 to 15K range for the hour or two basically before he was launched into the game. So you could have sold off for a solid profit as well. It'd probably be unrealistic to go from 5K to 15K. This card was heavily invested in by a lot of people. Like, you gotta understand, if you were investing in Jamar Chase at 30K, you probably only bought 5. Byron Murphy, you probably bought like 10 to 15, and that's what everyone did. So that pretty much is why Byron Murphy is not super expensive as well. The 91 overall just simply isn't as cheap as Tristan Wirfs as the Dante Fowler, so that's really why his card didn't really spike an insane amount. Creed Humphrey and then the Barnes player, not too bad. The real W for the power up investments today was Jalen Hurts. I said pick up under, I think I said 30K, I might have said 25, but really anything under 30K. I picked up 5 or 6, all under 30K, and while he spiked up to 57, 60K, I sold mine off. I advise you guys to sell yours off too for the Byron Murphy. So unfortunately, if you bought like 10 Byron Murphys for 5K and you're going to sell them off for 3,000 coins, you're going to lose 20,000 coins. But you know, if you back that up with the Jalen Hurts, you picked up 2 Jalen Hurts, you know, that kind of profit from Jalen Hurts will kind of subside, or I don't know the right terminology for it, but it will kind of negate the losses of Byron Murphy. Jamar Chase, on the other hand, he's currently right now, when I was recording this, 55 to 60K. However, Jamar Chase was he was fluctuating all day. He was 75, he was 70K for most of the day, and then he got up to 95, 99K, and my friend actually sold probably the most expensive one for 116. I was personally able to sell him off for 95 and a bunch for 99K. However, if you still have some Jamar Chases, I'd say just, you know, be realistic. Let's just settle like 60, 65, 75K is a solid amount. We were picking them up for under 40,000, so it's going to be a lot of profit. If you have Jonnu Smith, I know I kind of passed over it. Currently up to 80,000 coins. If you have him, I think you guys can get 90. He's a very good card, 91 speed. Javonte Williams, I said to pick up under, I believe, 28,000 coins. He's at 40, so, you know, solid 8 to 9K profit. Jamar Chase, not really an investment yet. However, kind of a target price for him today, I'd say under 70,000. Right after I recorded this video, actually, I picked up a bunch for 68K that I was, you know, really comfortable with him paying. We see Derwin James went up to 87, 88K, so hopefully Jamar Chase kind of follows in Derwin's path as an investment. Mitch Wisniewski, said pick him up under 22K. He's currently at 30K. He's more of a little bit of a long-term investment, right? Punter. Hopefully the 49ers team gets better and better each week. I wouldn't be surprised if he's 40, 50K in like a month down the line when Niners team gets really, really popular. Perry, and not going to say his last name. You guys know why. He's 72,000 coins. He was pretty much under 50K. And now, for all the cards yesterday, and it's a reason I actually did not buy any of the Blitz Day 3 cards because I just wasn't comfortable paying their prices what they were. So Perry pretty much was like 49, 50K. Jonnu Smith got down to 65 and you had to pay 60K. And well, I had seen 91 overalls like Dante Fowler and Tristan Wirfs be 45K. So I was like scared, I'd say. I was really scared to pay that 60K price tag for Jonnu Smith when I'm like, he probably is only going to go up to 70, 75K. However, after seeing today Jonnu go up to, you know, 90K, Perry N go up to 70K, and all these cards really still spike up in price, even from their kind of inflated original price, I'm more comfortable to pick up the cards we're going to go over right now. So Creed Humphrey, under 22K, solid investment, probably the best center in football. Realistically, Creed Humphrey probably is going to get a team of the year. If I'm being honest, he's been the best rated center by PFF in all of football, not just as a rookie. So he potentially, you know, really later down the line, probably is going to get a team of the year. Derek Barnes, under 27K. He has 90 speed for an outside linebacker. So, you know, solid bunch. And we had seen Nate Hobbs, the 89 overall, go up to 55K. We've seen Javonte Williams go from about 28 to 40K. So if you can pick up Derek Barnes pretty much under 27K, you can pretty confidently think that he's going to go up to 40K, make 8 to 9K per card. Jalen Hurts, this is kind of a different card because, in my opinion, now I don't think Jalen Hurts He had a monstrosity of a game today, probably doesn't deserve this card. However, he is a very, I would say, popular, in-demand, little hype beast-esque card. A lot of people are going to want to pick up Jalen Hurts for their team. And at 50K for a 90 overall, we had seen Perrier go from 50K to 75-ish. I think Jalen Hurts, confidently, you pick him up under 50K, he goes to 75 really probably tomorrow and throughout the week. And then Byron Murphy, the same thing. We had seen Jonnu Smith go from that 65K range to 80K to 85K. Byron Murphy, however, he is up for 70K right now. I was able to pick one up for 56K. So anything under 60K for Byron Murphy, pretty confident that he easily gets to 75K. Of course, same with Jalen Hurts. Confident he goes from at least 50K to 65, and thus you're making at least 10K per card, which is really solid. We're getting spoiled. I'm gonna be honest, we are getting really spoiled during Blitz because the profit on investments is just absurd. We would be jumping for joy basically at a 50K investment, making 5 to 8K. We're making 10 to 15K a card. We're getting spoiled basically on these Blitz investments. So hopping in now to kind of the Blitz offers, what we're working with today. Well, again, day 3 was kind of meh. Day 4, again, it's gonna be meh. The flashback, by the way, there's a bunch of kind of opportunities to buy cards basically right when the bundles drop. I know a lot of people in the Discord were trying to snipe 92 and 93 overall flashback cards. They were quick flipping after like 20-30 minutes. So shout out to them. I necessarily didn't do that. I think I was watching the Sunday Night Football game when those packs went live. However, the store offers today, again, I've talked about it. The 8 a.m. Elite All Pro and a Game Changer bundle is not bad. It gives an 88 overall topper, which is interesting. I don't really know like how good that could be necessarily. Don't know how many people will buy that. And then really the other Blitz Bits offers, just nothing too insane, I think there's a Gridiron Guardian pack, a Most Feared pack, a Game Changer pack. Kind of the big juicer, the 1 hour pack that comes out later tonight is a 94 Bonos pack. So let's hop in and check out the 4 new Bonos players coming out in today's Madden. So we got first one, Reynold Cunningham, Improviser, 94 overall. Unfortunately, this is a very good card, kind of a budget Lamar Jackson. However, he does get Gunslinger. Yes, he does get Gunslinger, the fastest gunslinger in the game, but he does not get Gunslinger and Escape Artist. He needed to be, I believe, 95 overall stock, and you have to power him up to 96 to get that kind of duo. Mike Singletary, I kind of naming this promo Bonos Boomers because he seems to just pick a bunch of old heads. Let's be honest, there are not a lot of current players. You guys might not know who these players is. Mike Singletary, coach for the Niners, kind of really a legend, but unfortunately he's I think 5'10 or 5'11, a really short linebacker. Lynn Swann, another player, you might think he's tall. Google says he's 6 foot. Wikipedia says he's 5'11, so not the tallest wide receiver. However, route runner archetype, 93 speed. Solid. Kind of compares with Keyshawn Johnson, although he is only Steelers team. And then Vince Wilfork. This is my favorite player in this drop. Loved Vince Wilfork as a player. Great personality. You want to talk about thick. You want to talk about having your D-tackle having just a belly, man. This guy, I don't know how much he weighs. I'd have to easily say above 350. I'm probably being a little too generous, let's be honest. He's probably 380. 80 speed. He was very athletic in the NFL. His card, they gave him speed to kind of replicate that. We'd seen him kicking field goals on Hard Knocks for the Texans. Awesome card. I'm definitely going to be pairing him with Chris Jones. Don't think he kills Chris Jones' price, by the way, just because you need 2 D tackles on your team. However, Kenny Clark, his limited, probably it's a little knife in the heart for Kenny Clark's price. However, hopping into kind of Bonos investments, like what can we invest in? Can we buy 94 overalls basically when that pack goes live? Yes, you can, but let's be honest, the cards pretty much are already 140k, which is almost trading this card. How low can the 94 overall Bonos players really go? And also, basically, the cards coming out tomorrow, at what price I think they're going to be, they can't really be anything other than a little above what the week 1 Bonos players are, because the content structure and the way it is, you just can buy 30, 85 overalls, and well, you can actually buy those overalls right now in the game and it'd be about 190k, and well, you get the power up, so you can sell the power up for 30, 40k. So pretty much you can pre-build the set. If you pre-built the set today, you can do the set pretty much if you want just a straight player for 150k. So the new players will not be that expensive. I kind of love that about the Bonos promo going forward. The cards are just going to be really cheap. Hopefully we get some bangers over the week, but there is an investment opportunity, this is sneaky. Don't run to your console to pick up 5 or 10 of these guys. I'm buying 1 or 2 at max, and it's the power-ups of also the week 1 cards and the week 2 cards. The week 1 cards, I'm targeting under 35k, and I'll tell you why. It's kind of it's the theme of this video, demand. We had seen the demand for Byron Murphy not be a lot, so his power-up tanked. However, the demand for these power-ups when the 94 overall kind of pack gets put in the game, a lot of people are probably prepping to buy the Bonos players at that time period. And well, when they buy the Bonos pack and when they buy the Bonos card in the auction house, they aren't doing this set. So the power-up basically won't be given to them for free. So they're going to have to make their way and basically power up the card. They're going to buy the power, especially a lot of these cards are skill positions. They're going to want to basically power them up. And well, there's only like 3 to 4 power-ups per card on the auction house. I think if we pick these guys up, it's not really a risky investment because their power-ups, by the way, were like 50K to start this weekend. They've kind of gone down. I think 35K for Bruce Smith, Dan Dierdorf, and Wells, the Everson Wells, and then 30K for Charlie Young. Solid. Don't buy 5, don't buy 10. I'm going to buy like 1, maybe 2 of each, as well as the new week 2 basically bone nose players. I also think those power-ups will probably be even cheaper because a lot of people will actually want to do the sets to try to kind of make some profit. So I wouldn't be shocked if their power-ups are easily under 30,000 coins. Of course, I don't know the price exactly for the powers basically coming out tomorrow. So who knows? All the powers might be 25K. Again, I still like that investment. Now, hop into kind of some miscellaneous. We're going to talk about the Blitz promo in general. Talking about Daniel Jones as an investment because this is a puzzling card for me. I don't know what I'm going to do because one, this Daniel Jones, I could almost consider it a limited, right? You only can pack it throughout these 5 days in those kind of welcoming solos and blitz. And as well, Daniel Jones, he's a 3,000 blitz bits card, so he's been discarded a lot this weekend. So there's really not a lot of quantity of Daniel Jones just in the game. However, he's a 91 overall, so when the promo kind of ends, I believe Monday or Tuesday morning, Daniel Jones will be transferred into a trading discard. And well, 91 overalls right now go for 55,000 coins. So that's a steep drop off, like 160 to 55K. It's kind of a trading discard. So I don't know how Daniel Jones, I'm going to be completely honest, I have no clue what to do with him. I'm probably going to buy 1, but he has to go down to like 110, 100K for me to buy. Who knows, man? Daniel Jones kind of a troll card, kind of a memorable card of Madden. I wouldn't be shocked, man, if that card is like 300K in a week. Wouldn't be shocked if that card's 80K because no one actually wants him on his team. Of course, you can't get abilities on him. He's a good card, but he's not amazing. Kyle Pitts, I kind of passed over. As an investment, I'm saying under 900K. Now, why do I say this? Well, I had seen from Gronk, and I'll flash it on the screen. Gronkowski, the team of the week, is going for 1.1 and 1.3 mil, and well, Kyle Pitts is significantly better than Gronkowski. So that gives me a little security. However, I mean, I'm nervous pretty much buying a 900K investment with 17 mil. I can only imagine what you guys are thinking. Basically, if you have 2 mil, 3 mil, I probably would just stay away from Kyle Pitts, live to see another day with an investment like him. However, if you see one under 900K, you got 5 to 6 mil. I'm basically his pathway. Hopefully he follows. He goes from like 900K to like 1.1, 1.2. The problem with those huge investments like Kyle Pitts at 900K, pretty much he has to go up 100K just to make your coins back with tax. So that pretty much is the Kyle Pitts plan. If I see one under 900K, I will pick one up. Now moving on to kind of the Montez Sweat, Lamar Jackson, Bo Jackson wrap up. Am I investing in these cards? Okay, this is a weird one too because we've never seen a card like this in the game. These cards are only available with Blitz tickets, and well, when Blitz tickets in the promo is done, I believe on Tuesday morning, these cards will never actually be able to be entered back in the game until they get a Redux, which is actually a 93 overall is really close. So I don't think they're going to Redux Lamar Jackson. I believe actually the Reduxes are coming either for 93 overalls this week or the next week. So I don't think they're going to Redux Lamar Jackson or Montez Sweat this early. But I will say this. These are also, I kind of consider these almost limited time players because, again, they're not in packs. They're only through tickets. And well, when the tickets offer expires, these cards are basically going to be eliminated from circulation, like recirculation. So they won't be put into the game anymore. So for these, and I'm targeting more Lamar Jackson than Montez Sweat because Lamar Jackson is a little more of a, popular player. The man on Lamar Jackson is a little bit more than Montez Sweat. I would target these guys. Montez Sweat, Lamar Jackson, under 225K. I have bought 1 Lamar Jackson for 225. I'm probably not going to buy 10. I'm not going to buy 5. I'm probably going to buy 2 or 3. I'm not going to buy a ton. I do think these cards, I wouldn't be shocked if these cards kind of, once people realize oh shit, like they're out of the game, I can't get them anymore. I wouldn't be shocked if like Lamar and Montez Sweat go from that 220 range to kind of 300K just because you can't get them anymore. So that's kind of my plan. Oh, by the way, Bo Jackson, not buying. He's 580, 600K. Running backs get replaced every single week, so there's probably going to be a faster speed running back a week after this Bo Jackson, of course, because probably next week we're going to have a 95 speed running back, so I'm not paying 600K for a running back that will probably be outpaced basically in the next week. So that's my plan on Bo Jackson. It's my plan on Lamar Jackson and Montez Sweat. A little bit confusing. I'm confused basically because we've just basically seen heroes and the champions. Well, we know the champions or the sets are going to be in the game forever. Well, I don't think there's going to be any blitz sets added. So I think the blitz cards are kind of, once they're out, they're out. So that is kind of my plan. That's my wrap up for Blitz Day 4. No money spent video will be out, I believe, midday today. I'm gonna start edit it basically right after this, and then Market Monday, the typical Market Monday video, will be out, of course, later in the night, about 5 to 6 my time, West Coast. So it'll be like 9-10 basically East Coast time. But that is all for the Blitz promo. Let me know what you guys think actually of this Blitz promo. I didn't necessarily love it as a content standpoint. We didn't get a lot of new cards. However, what it did to the market, it did wonders to the market. We made so many coins this weekend. It was an awesome weekend in terms of content and everything. So that's going to wrap up for Blitz Day 4 until a couple hours to go. Yeah, no money spent, and then Market Monday later today. Peace.